What is up? It's the Polish Hammer here, and I'm back bringing you another video. As always, actually, I feel like I always start every single one of my videos the same way, but you know what? Simplicity is key, and that's what it's all about here. And in today's video, I'm gonna be teaching you guys, well, like not teaching you, but just telling you guys and explaining to you which supplements and what kind of food and nutrition I believe has worked for me in building muscle, getting massive. And by no means am I like massive compared to like dudes like Jay Cutler out here, just huge and just like looking like clouds. But I mean, like for myself and what has helped me grow. And I'm also not gonna be forcing it, such as like other videos where they're like just take this supplement, do this, do that, do this and that, and it's just. I mean, yeah, you could, and for some people it works, but it's just, I'm the only one that knows my body as well as I do, and I believe the same works for everyone else. And I'm just gonna be giving you guys advice on what has helped me, and if you believe it could help you as well, then by all means try it out. And let's get into it, guys. So first on the list is protein. Protein is very self-explanatory. It's actually one of the most popular forms of supplements that people take in the fitness world, and the reason why is because it's one of the best things you can take to gain muscle, because it's the one thing that the muscle really needs after a workout. And yeah, you can take like vitamins and like all that good stuff, but really protein is the way to go. That even a vegan will tell you that, like vegan or non-vegan, carnivore, omnivore, whatever the hell you identify as, it's 2017. Whatever you identify as, just protein. Take protein, please. Protein, whey protein, casein protein. And that sparks up another discussion. Wow, I'm actually going rapid fire right now, but I'm just that excited about protein. But whey protein, it's different because it's a byproduct of milk, and the nice thing about it is that it's very fast acting. That literally you can take it right after your workout, and it's already going to be taken into your muscles to help grow. Casein protein, on the other hand, it's much slower. It's pretty much the same price if you ask me. And personally, I haven't used casein as much as I've used whey protein, because whey protein I've been using it for years. Casein I've tried like twice or three times, and so I haven't taken it long enough in order to see progress. But one thing that I do know is that casein protein, it's more for like people who don't have as much access to like eating as frequently, because since it digests so slowly that you're gonna be constantly getting the nutrients and the protein into your muscle without having to eat as much. Whereas whey protein, it's very fast, and it's more for people who just want to take it and then eat in like an hour or two. You know, it's just all about timing. And I mean, whichever one fits your schedule, might as well go for it. But for me personally, whey protein, way to go, always. It's kind of how it is. And up next, we got creatine. You probably pretty much can't and you shouldn't forget about creatine. I've been taking creatine for about a year and a half. It's definitely something that I believe is almost, well, like it's not necessary, but it's definitely very, very helpful in building muscle, building size, because it just helps retain water into your body, and that water can be used to, one, put on weight, and two, just get swole, dude. And there is a lot of debate going on around the internet or just doctors, and in my personal experiences, I've actually gone to my own doctor, and I asked her if I should be taking creatine. And I mean, from like my point of view, I'm not educated. I'm not a doctor. Listen, I'm not even in college yet. And it's just, I just asked her because I was like, yeah, she probably knows more. She's well educated. She has a doctorate, for Christ's sake. So I asked her, I was like, yeah, so should I be taking creatine or whatever? She's like, no, you probably should be taking creatine. And I was like, wait, excuse me, what did you say? And then she tried saying creatine, but every time she said it, she pronounced it a different way, you know? And then I was like, yeah, you could be telling me the truth right here, but at the same time, if I can't pronounce it, then how reliable is that information? And then afterwards, I proceeded to go talk to a few buddies at the gym. And as always, I'm a huge proponent of people going up to others and then getting as much information as you can, because people at the gym, they know so much, and they might not have a bunch of information, but if you get all the information available from everybody around you, you can be like a scientist. Bodybuilding, powerlifting, lifting, exercising, I just think it's a science, and that just going around, that's just the way to go. And anyway, going back, I met this one guy. He is basically a doctor. He's studying to be a doctor, and he's going into like physical training and all that, like physical and then exercise science and like all that medical good stuff. And so I was talking to him, and he had me convinced that creatine is one of the best ones you can take. And there are a bunch of brands that will market themselves saying, "Oh yeah, this is the best creatine, this is the best creatine," but you just have to look at the ingredients. The one I take right now, I went to like the vitamin shop nearby, and I think I got like 360 servings for like $10. And I mean, given that it's unflavored, it tastes like ass, really. It's very gritty, but listen, it's pure creatine. It's creatine monohydrate. That is all you need, creatine monohydrate. All that other stuff that's like flavored, oh yeah, mixed berry, fruit punch. No, you don't need that. I mean, it might taste better, but personally, I just think that the raw stuff is the best stuff. And yeah, just creatine, best thing you could take. Or as I said, not like super good, but it does help, you know. And it just lets you put on so much weight, and it's just overall good that like I'm struggling to speak because that's just how good I think it is. Okay, and up next we got good old pasta. Okay, pasta, well, not necessarily just pasta. I'm talking about like carbohydrates and grains, but people automatically associate carbohydrates with pasta, bread, goodness, happiness. You know, it's just carbohydrates make the world go round. And like there's this coach who teaches a cross-country team, and I remember he used to always say, pasta make you run faster, you know. And it's just, I mean, it's corny, very corny, but it's just so good. You know, carbohydrates, they're just a form of energy, and you know what, you can never have too much energy. Well, actually, I think I lied on that one. There are certain examples of too much energy, but just overall, just energy and carbohydrates are just so good. They help you get a nice pump at the gym. First of all, if you're not chasing a pump, then dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Pump is what it's all about. One pump chump. Okay, I'm kidding. Please don't flag this for inappropriate slang. But going back to like the point, okay, carbohydrates, they just help you build so much more muscle, and it gives you that fuller look, which is why that like people competing in like men's physique and like all that, where like they just want to be shredded, they avoid carbohydrates. But the second they're done competing, they'll eat a ton of carbohydrates, and then they're looking huge, they're looking massive, they're looking muscular. Whereas when they're competing, they're looking super skinny, malnourished, because I mean, it's just like the style in their competition. I mean, some people find art in other things, and you know, some don't. But I just think that carbohydrates is just the best thing that you can take for muscles. And I know I've been saying that everything is the best thing to take, but it's just in my experiences, I just like carbohydrates. I like all the stuff that I'm advising you guys on, because it's just what has helped me grow. And through my history, for those of you that know me, some of you don't, I've put on about 50 pounds in about 2 years. I was at, I think it was 130 at 5'10". Yeah, 5'10" at 130. And now I'm 181 at 5'11". Clearly I haven't grown an inch. But besides the point, is that it's just, I've been able to put on a lot of weight because one, I eat a ton of carbohydrates, I eat a ton of pasta, I eat oatmeal every single day, and I mean, I'm not sure if like the oatmeal is kind of healthy because that's a lot of grains, but fiber, carbohydrates, and it's just overall really good, you know. And then given any like professional, if you ask them what their diet consists of, you are almost guaranteed to find some form of carbohydrates because you need them. If you take in less than the recommended amount per day, you're probably gonna, I mean, like I don't want to say because it's kind of extreme, but like you're so unhealthy that there's like a slight chance of death, you know. Because listen, if your body has no energy to get you through the day, then what will? Literally, what will? Energy is what powers your body to move. Me right now, because I like to talk with my hands, and I'm moving my hands right now as I'm talking. What's causing me to move my hands? It's carbohydrates, my dude. It's the energy going through my body, and without the energy, what are we? We're just dead. Heart can't pump, muscles can't pump. Keep in mind, muscles pump the heart. So take protein, creatine, get your heart stronger. Now, that statement has not been approved by the FDA and any scientist alive, but it's a thought that counts, and I'm hoping for a long shot here, okay? Right now, in this part of the video, I'm pretty much going to be going into like the nitty-gritty details, and this includes like meat and like vitamins and like all that stuff. And actually, in my experiences, I don't eat vegetables, Sorry to all my vegans and vegetarian friends, but vegetables for me personally, every time I like acknowledge that there's a vegetable in my mouth, or that like I can just like feel its texture whenever I'm like chewing it, I kind of just want to gag and like throw up. And I mean, it's kind of just something personal, and I don't even really know the cause of it. But so far, I think I've been going, what is it, like 7 years without like eating vegetables. And to some people that sounds absurd, and I mean, kind of thinking about it, it does sound very absurd, but it's just kind of the way I am. And which is why in this video you're not going to be hearing a lot of stuff about vegetables, because that's just personally because I don't eat them. And this is a personal video because I'm only going to be telling you guys what has worked for me, and what I can advocate and truthfully and confidently tell you guys that it has worked. And vegetables are just one of the things that have not worked for me, given that I just haven't eaten them, you know. But me, on the other hand, I love steak. I'm a huge red meat fan. Steak I could eat every single day, all day, or all day, every day. There we go. I kind of put that out of order. But yeah, I mean, well, like, steak is very expensive, which is why I won't be eating it all day, every day, because your boy's broke. But speaking of broke, like, subscribe, comment to keep that steak on my plate. But besides the fact, chicken's good. Chicken is very good. I'll eat chicken very frequently, and also pork, because my mom will always fry up some pork, but like she'll make it in some like cutlets and all that good stuff, which, I mean, I love it. I eat it up like candy. That accompanied with some rice, or as said, frequently or recently. There we go. Love the vocab. But as I said, recently, pasta. Always pasta. I'm always eating pasta. Pasta with some butter and some salt. Ooh, très bien. You know, but that was French because I'm very educated. But yeah, going back to the fact, chicken has helped me a lot. There's so much protein in it that I can't even stress the importance of chicken, because everywhere you go, every bodybuilder, he's just kind of like, yeah, do chicken and rice. He's just so stereotypical. But I mean, there's a reason why. It's just so nutritional, has so much protein, carbohydrates, so many benefits for almost like dirt cheap. Alright guys, that pretty much ends my rant / just informative / advice video / awesome video. If this is what you were looking for, then I'm glad to say that I provided it, and if it wasn't, then I mean, better luck next time, champ. But yeah, if you did enjoy it, please like, comment, subscribe to keep the steak on my plate, because steak is expensive, everyone. And yeah, can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Peace out with the Polish Hammer.